Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have 3 to the power of n plus 2 to the power of n is equal to 13, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first I can rewrite this equation as, here first I can divide uh, each side or both sides by 2 to the power of n, so that now we can divide here 2 to the power of n, and so we get the terms in the form of 3 to the power of n over 2 to the power of n, plus here we have 2 to the power of n over 2 to the power of n is equals to 13 over 2 to the power of n. And now here you see that we have these two terms are cancelled out each other, and after that you will get 3 to the power of n over 2 to the power of n plus 1 is equals to 13 over 2 to the power of n. And here I can use the nice exponential law, and you know about this law. If we have a to the power of n over b to the power of n, so it is equals to a over b and its whole power n. So now we can apply this nice exponential law in the first term, so that our first term will be rewritten in the form of 3 over 2 and its whole power n plus 1, and the whole is equals to 13 over 2 to the power of n. And now you can focus on both of the sides, and you see that in the left hand side we have 3 over 2, and you see that if I can talk about only 3 over 2, then you say that this 3 over 2 is greater than 1. And if 3 over 2 is greater than 1 and we can take the exponent of this is n, then it means that 3 over 2 to the whole power n is greater than 1. So if 3 over 2 to the power of n is greater than 1, then it means that this function is increasing function. And after that, if you can see here, we have add plus 1 on this term. So you know that if we will add something on increasing function, then it will remains becomes the increasing function, so that we can say about this whole function, the whole function is increasing function. And now we can focus on the right hand side, and in the right hand side you see that in the denominator we have 2 to the power of n, and you know about exponential function. Exponential function always gives the positive value, or always gives the value greater or equal to 0, so that here you can say that 2 to the power of n is greater than 1. So it means that the exponential function 2 to the power of n itself be the increasing function. And if you can see on the right hand side we have 13 over 2 to the power of n. So when you can divide a number by increasing function, then it will becomes the decreasing function, so that 13 over 2 to the power of n is less than 1, and we say that this function is decreasing function. And now we will compare both increasing and decreasing function by visual representation. And if I can draw the graph of increasing function and decreasing function, then you can say that the increasing function is looks like in this form. It is always move upward, and the decreasing function is moves down. So this function be the increasing function, and this function be the decreasing function. And now you can you say that or you see that here, if increasing function and decreasing functions are intersect at only one point, increasing and decreasing functions are intersect only one point, so this point, so we can say that this point be the only solution of the given nice equation. So now we can find the point of intersection of the given equation, so that now now we find this point of intersection by inspection. And here you see that the given question statement is 3 to the power of n plus 2 to the power of n is equals to 13. And now I can put some values, and I can judge that which number is satisfied by this question. And here first I can put here n is equal to 0. I can check this function at n is equal to 0, and after that we will check it by n is equals to 1, and at the last we check n is equals to 2. Similarly, you can just check this function by these values. And now first I can put here n is equals to 0 in the given question statement. Then you get here 3 to the power of 0 plus 2 to the power of 0 is equals to 13. And here you see that something power 0 will becomes 1. So 3 to the power of 0 is 1, and 1 to the power of 0 is 1, and whole is equals to 30, and 2 is equals to 13. And here you see that it is not possible. So it is not possible, and we will rejected this case because n is equal to 0 is not satisfy this equation. Now we can check at n is equals to 1 here. So you get 3 to the power of n plus 2 to the power of 1 is equal to 13, and 3 plus 2 will be equals to 5, and 5 is not equal to 13. So again it is not possible, and we will rejected this case. And now we can check at n is equals to 2. So at n is equal to 2 you will get 3 squared plus 2 squared is equals to 13, and 3 square will becomes 9, and 2 square will be 4 is equals to 13, and 9 plus 4 is 13 is equals to 13. So n is equals to 2 satisfy the given question statement. So we say that n is equals to 2 be the only solution of this question. So n is equals to 2 be the only solution of this question, and this point be the n is equals to 2. And this is the our final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.